Welcome back to Newsbeat, your source for deep insight into India's evolving military technologies. I'm your host Vicky.
Today, we are diving into the major development that is creating quite a buzz in India's aviation and defense circles. Embraer's new corporate office in New Delhi and its strategic partnership with Mahindra to promote the C-390 Millennium for the Indian Air Force's medium transport aircraft program. This partnership could mark a turning point for both India and Brazil in defense cooperation and possibly even open doors for the Tejas Mark 1A export in the Latin market. Embraer, the Brazil's aerospace giant, has officially opened a new corporate office in New Delhi, a move that underlines its long-term commitment to the Indian defense market. But that's not all. Embraer also signed a landmark partnership with Mahindra Defense System to advance C-390 Millennium for the Indian Air Force's much anticipated Medium Transport Aircraft or MTA program. This program aims to replace IF's aging Antonov AN-32 aircraft. This aircraft has been workhorse since 80s for India. India plans to procure around 60 to 80 new transport aircraft with TOT, with local transfer of technology, so that these aircrafts can be developed and manufactured completely in India. Now let's look at the competition. The C-390 is facing two major Western platforms which are emerging as its competitor in this MTA tender. Airbus A400M Atlas and Lockheed Martin C-130 Super Hercules. On the other side, there is also confirmed media report that Russia is offering its IL-214 medium multi-role transport aircraft with HAL. HAL is still to confirm this news, but IL-214 was originally a joint project between Russia's United Aircraft Corporation and India's HAL. However, the program was shelved years ago due to differences over the design responsibility and more notably the choice of engines and absence of FADEC system in this engine was one of the major reasons why India walked out of this program. Now, the new report suggests that IL-214 concept, which Russia has developed completely on its own, might be offered, but it is no clarity that whether these engines will be FADEC equipped and completely remains uncertain. Among the other contenders for the C-390, it can carry a 26-ton payload, putting it right between the smaller C-130 and much larger A400. This gives it a strong middle ground, perfect for India's operational needs, especially in high altitude and rugged environment like Ladakh or Northeast. The C-390 can transport a range of equipment, including the Zorawar light tank, which weighs around 25 tons. That is crucial capacity for rapid mountain deployment, and one of the reasons why it is among the favorite to win the tender. C-390 is also cost effective. A400M offers, while it might offer a superior payload capacity, it comes with a hefty price tag and high operational cost. C-390 on other hand promises lower acquisition and lifecycle costs and adds bonus of faster maintenance turnaround due to modern systems and modular design. And finally, the industrial cooperation is also one of with Mahindra, India's top tier defense manufacturer, signals Embraer's intent to go beyond just sales. They offer local production, assembly, and long-term support, and even making India one of the MRO facility for the aircraft in the region. Now, other advantages of this deal is that Brazilians are offer a barter deal where if we buy C-390 from them, in return, Brazil could buy Tejas Mark 1A fighter jets. Brazil Air Force currently operates Gripini, a 4.5 Gen fighter jet from Saab, but it is also looking to retire its aging F-5 fleet that requires a cost-effective, lightweight multi-role replacement. Brazilian Air Force Chief has confirmed that Tejas Mark 1A could fit perfectly, offering an advanced avionics, SI, and other systems which are which are good enough to sit below Gripini. Such deal could be India's first export of Tejas Mark 1A if the barter system is approved. Indian Air Force is expected to issue the request for proposal soon once the evaluation and field trials are complete. With roughly 80 aircraft on the line, it could be a multi-billion-dollar contract, and naturally each contender is sharpening its pitch. A400M offers unmatched lift capacity, no doubt. This can actually replace the IL-76 aircraft also, because now the Airbus is studying ways to increase its payload carrying capacity beyond 36 tons. So it could be ranging around 40 tons, which is similar to the IL-76 what we operate now. But the newer variants of IL-76 all can carry close to 50 tons. So there is a difference, but A400 can come as a replacement for the IL-76 also. Russian offer of IL-214 remains a wild card. It is promising on the paper, but lacks any enthusiasm from the Air Force. There is no clarity what engines will be offered on that. To sum up, what will be C-390 game plan in India will be that they will go for barter system and will offer India its first export customer for the Tejas Mark 1A program. If India agrees to buy this transporter, then we might also be able to crack the export market for Tejas Mark 1A. Many countries in past have shown interest in this fighter jet, but like Philippines and Indonesia, even Malaysia, but we are not able to crack this defense market. Sale of Tejas Mark 1A to a different country, especially in Latin America, will be a great moral booster, not only for the program but also for all the partners and the companies involved in it. Tejas Mark 2 and MCA program will greatly benefit from the sale of an export of Tejas Mark 1A to a different country, because this will allow Indian Air Force and HAL and all the companies to work on improving the product further and also pitch it to the other countries who are on standby and or are interested but are not quite active about their plans, because due to lack of availability of the fighters even within the Indian Air Force, Tejas Mark 1A is still to be inducted properly. So this could be a chance for India to export this aircraft to another country.
That's all for this episode of Newsbeat. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to follow and share. Until next time, stay with us.